Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the REC podcast, brought to you by the REC Toycast. I'm your host, Roman Chavez, and with me, as always,
Erik Icarus.
Eric.
What's up?
Dude, you can find us on Instagram at REC Podcast. You can follow myself at Roman REC Podcast, and you can follow Eric.
Gulag_J_Wheeldon.
Yes. It makes sense more and more every time that I hear you say it, and I'm like, of course,
Yeah.
The gulag.
The gulag.
Yeah. It's working for me. It's growing on me.
It's growing on
me. How are things in the world, my friend? How are
Pretty
you?
good. I'm doing okay, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, hanging in there.
Nice.
Representing for the bomb dudes.
Well, I mean,
Someone's got to, baby.
bomb dudes got to do bomb dude things, and you're considered essential personnel. So you're out there bombing it up, essentially. So
yeah, basically.
I appreciate it.
It's essential.
Getting my dudeness out there. Oh man. Well, it's nice to hear a couple nice things in the news. We've talked a lot about comic book stores, having to shutter up and hunker down, and then also, there's going to be a lot that aren't going to make it through this new world that we find ourselves living in. But some bright spots. Writer extraordinaire Donny Cates actually paid off the pull list at his local comic book shop. So anybody who had comics there, he paid them off so that people could come get their books.
That's cool.
Helps out their shop.
That's awesome.
Kevin Smith did the same thing with the Secret Stash.
Oh, nice.
His own comic book store
Yep.
really, he just owns it. Walt Flanagan runs it,
Sure.
and he just makes sure that it's open. He doesn't make. I don't think Kevin makes any money off
No.
the show. He just wants to have a comic book
Exactly.
shop. But he went ahead and did that for his customers there as well at the Secret Stash. So I can probably see more people in the industry, taking those steps to try to help out their LCSs, as they're known, local comic book shop or local comic book store. And I think it's great.
I think it's
great.
amazing, man.
Super fun. I hope more of the well-known people are able to do that, just to keep these comic book stores
Step up
afloat.
and do it for the scene that's, paid a lot of your bills.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because new comic books keep the lights on.
Yeah.
As long as I used to work at a comic book store locally here in Colorado, and as long as you can pay your bills, for the most part, these guys are just happy to own comic book stores.
Totally.
When they make profits, and that's great, but they need to be able to pay their bills. So
Yeah.
this is cool.
It's a good step, man. I think it's cool in general just to see people helping out people who are in a position to do it.
Yeah, totally. I hope and I would assume that John Dolmayan will probably do something at Torpedo.
I'm sure
for their customers and just again keep those doors up.
Yes, I got mad love for those guys.
Yeah,
that's a rap term.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's also a Harley Quinn and Joker comic book.
Hey!
Mad Love.
Dude, it all ties back.
Paul Dini and Bruce Timm.
It all ties back.
Yeah, you know what you're doing. It's like you've done this before. It's like you've done this before. Finally, though.
Yes.
On the news front.
What?
San Diego Comic-Con is going to be canceling. Not all of the details have come out. This is kind of a bummer. Eric got his beak wet last year.
Yeah.
Got to see what it was like.
Yeah.
Got to be a bomb dude amongst not as many bomb dudes. The percentage of bomb dudes at San Diego Comic-Con is slim. It's not non-existent.
No. There were a few. We all met together.
Yeah. You guys exchanged
secret meeting spot.
Yeah, had your bomb dude handshake. We had been wondering, July is when the con usually is. We had to assume that they were going to cancel it. And finally some news started coming out that they're going to be doing that. Rumor is that they're going to let people who would like to carry over their tickets to the next year's con.
Which would be good.
That's is great, what we want to do, because that way I don't have to deal with the hubbub, the fuss. It would be awesome just to, I've already got, then I can know, okay? Then because we've talked about it on the show, but it's such a crazy instance. So just because you got tickets last year doesn't mean you're going to get tickets this year. And you have to go into a virtual waiting room. It's randomly letting you in. You can buy up to 3 tickets total. So there's sometimes 6 of us that go. So it gets pretty dicey. Yeah. We've managed to get tickets every year for the last 12, 13 years.
Yep.
And that was me knocking on some wood. And it's so stressful.
Yep.
Just hoping you're going to get in, hoping your computer doesn't crash and this and that. So to get this, again, it is another weird silver lining for me personally, just like, hey, it means I don't have to mess with it next year. Like,
Right.
I know I can go.
Yes.
I know I have my tickets, and I just need to, save some money.
Yeah, that's right.
Some play
We'll get
money.
back on our feet. Gives us a year to get back on our feet.
It does,
and
which is
plan a
nice.
little bit more.
Because if it was going to go on, I wasn't going. If it was going on in July, I couldn't go.
We weren't going to go.
No,
There's no way I could go either. I can't.
No.
I have no one to go with.
Yeah, you have no one to go with.
You can't let Eric Icarus out there by himself.
No, you got to have a chaperone.
Gotta do.
All the time. I'm surprised I let you do anything by yourself, but I'm just one man. You know? I'm just one man.
Yeah, Casey had his eye on me.
Yeah, well, I think.
No, I had my eye on him.
Well, yeah, for debauchery. He had your eye on you for protection. Gotta keep you at a safe distance, Because ladies, Eric's been hurt before. Okay, He's not looking for love. He's looking for vengeance. Okay. Oh, so yes, San Diego is finally canceled, and I do take a sigh of relief. I know a friend of the show and often a guest of the show,
yes.
Dave. He, I know he's bumming hard. I think,
I think he looks forward to it.
Yeah,
maybe more than we do.
He might. He might look forward to the con more than anybody who's not like a hardcore comic book fan.
Yeah.
He's a, pop culture fan.
Yeah.
Totally belongs.
That's his wheelhouse for sure, man.
But he's not like hardcore.
No.
Most of the collectibles he's had, I've like helped him get.
Sure.
I've ushered him in, but man, some of the stuff he gets, you're just like, man, why would you buy that? It's too awesome. It's too awesome, and and he's got it. But yeah, it is nice. It is a nice sigh of relief to an extent. I'm bummed I'm not going to be able to go. But initially, I was bummed because I just wasn't going to go to be responsible.
Right, of course.
I'm not working as much at all.
Honestly, things were a little different. We maybe could have figured something out, but I'm glad that we don't have to figure something out.
Yeah, if I was working right now, it would be something else. But not knowing what the money's going to be like, not knowing what the health of everybody's going to be like, I feel like in a year they'll have it down.
Yeah.
They'll have a good
big time.
Yeah, like hopefully we'll be through our ebbs and flows of the negativity and positivity of it. And, and they'll have a good, and then we hopefully we'll be back to some semblance of normal by then.
Sure.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Because I really was looking forward to going this year just because I got the lay of the land last year. Kind of got like you said, got my beak wet.
Yeah.
And now actually being a kind of a journalist.
Yeah.
And maybe going out there and getting some cool interviews and talking to people.
Doing some journaling.
Actually doing some work for the podcast.
Yeah. Well, last year was about you figuring it out.
Sure.
Seeing if you even want to go. Because as fun as it is,
it's exhausting.
Yeah. And like if I didn't go with Dave and Casey, and then it's cool that you're like, you got your feet wet. Cam's been a couple years in a row now.
Definitely.
If I wasn't going with like you guys, even I've just gone with Dave and I've just gone with Jordan and I've had a good time.
Sure.
But like it's that combination. The road trip is great.
Yeah, it's fun.
Even though you sat in the back and you're getting motion sick.
It was motion sickness.
It was still fun.
It was fun. It was fun when we stopped. Going out to eat it's such an experience when you go with my main man over here. He knows all the best joints. So I was eating like a king.
We had some good food.
He knew where to stop on the way to San Diego. Man, we're stopping here, boom, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
And, just hanging out with your boys.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily, it's half going to the con and half hanging out with your friends.
Yeah. Like I feel like Dave and I tricked our wives somehow. Like I don't get it. Like I don't understand how we're, because I know most men my age, their wives aren't like, go on a road trip with your buddies.
Yeah.
You and
for
four,
a week
four
to San Diego.
To San Diego. Hey, you know what? Why don't you stop in Vegas on the way there? Just have a blast. But fortunately, my wife loves me and trusts me.
Yeah.
And 1 year she did come with us to the con. She didn't. That was when we were still flying.
Oh, that's right.
She actually drove, which was like gave us. She drove by herself.
Oh wow. Oh, you flew.
I flew. Yeah, I told her I was like I'll drive with you. She was like nope. She's like I'm gonna stop and see my mom on the way.
Okay.
And she made a trip out of it.
Okay.
She did some other things, but she gets really motion sick in planes.
Right.
So she's like it's just not worth it. And she did the drive, and then after that we've been doing the drive ever since.
That's awesome.
We might have did one more fly.
Right.
But we've been driving ever since.
It's not good for the merch either when you're flying.
No. I'm surprised I did so many years of bringing merch back that way, and even just like shipping merch. Oh my gosh, shipping merch had always been such. It'd be several $100s to ship back the stuff I bought.
Yeah.
So I'd have to save for food, lodging, collectibles. Oh, and shipping.
And shipping on
And
top
it's
of
like,
that.
oh my god! So yeah, when we were able to bring stuff back,
Yeah, it's like,
it
oh.
changed up my buying.
Oh
game.
yeah.
And then it's just so cheap to rent a car between a van or a truck
Whatever it
between
was,
six
yeah.
guys. You know?
Yeah. And it was, and again, I got to meet all the guys a little bit more. Get to know
Yeah,
them a little bit
yeah.
more. 'Cause, I know them.
Yeah.
Know them. But
You got
now it's like, hey, we hung out.
Yeah.
Have some war stories.
Yeah.
Had some fun. So yeah, I love those guys.
Yeah, you got to develop an unhealthy relationship with Casey Duke.
Exactly.
You know,
I love that.
Yeah, and an infatuation.
You don't love me though.
No, well, I mean, if he did, it wouldn't be the same, would it? Again, you're not looking for love, okay? You're looking for vengeance. The hunt. All right, the hunt.
No, to the hunt.
To the hunt, guys. To the hunt. I watched a movie.
What'd you watch?
I watched a movie, guys. I'm up to 5 movies this year.
Hey, nice, man.
Dude, man, my list is whack, man. I watched Jumanji Next Level.
Yeah. Was it Next Level?
It was not. It
Okay.
was not. It wasn't bad. It just
So it should be Jumanji Game Over.
game.
Yeah.
So. No, yeah, I was. My wife's basically been picking the movies, and we
Hey,
got 2
man.
kids. We got to watch family stuff. She has picked up Redbox,
Yeah.
Knives Out, and Once Upon a Time. So
You guys
yes.
are gonna have some good movies coming up.
Yes, I'm excited about that. So I'll have some more stuff to talk about. Hopefully by the next show.
Yeah.
But yeah, we watched Jumanji Next Level. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Like if I would have watched it around. If I was taking my family around the holidays when it came out, it's a great movie for that.
Okay.
But what I was I think it was called Welcome to the Jungle was the first Rock one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that movie exceeded my expectations.
Oh yeah.
This movie met my expectations of what I thought.
And that's disappointing.
Yes, because I was like, this movie's not going to be good. It's
Yeah.
going to be soulless. And it ended up being very good. And then this one's kind of soulless. It's not bad. It's just,
Soulless.
it's just, yeah, it's just, it feels like part 2, but like B. Like we shot this. This is okay, but we think we can do better, and then we got Welcome to the Jungle. And they're like, oh, hey, we have this whole other movie that's kind of the same thing. Let's just wrap up this
If it ain't
turd.
broke, man.
No, yeah. Well, yeah, it wasn't as captivating as the
Oh, of
first
course
Rock
not, yeah.
Heart one. But
Well,
you could tell...
okay, so were it just same beats, or was it same
Yeah,
jokes?
it was
Like, what was wrong
a lot
with
of the same beats, a lot of the same jokes.
Okay.
The big thing, though, was that The Rock... so did you watch Welcome to the Jungle?
Oh,
or
yeah.
not? Yeah.
Loved it,
So
dude.
those kids, they're in the avatars.
Yeah.
Well, in this one, not everybody goes back in the same avatars, plus Danny DeVito and Danny Glover.
Hey, man, that sounds like it should be an A+.
Yeah.
A 10+.
Yeah. Well,
That's a Gone Fishing reference.
Ah, God. It's going to be a 10. A 10 plus. Borderline living. Oh, God. That's for Dave and Jordan. Nobody else is
And
going to get
AJ.
that. And AJ. Nobody else is going to get that reference. If you've not watched Gone Fishing...
What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
Go watch it.
Yeah, the unofficial sequel to the Lethal Weapons
Yeah.
series. You're kind of doing yourself a disservice.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, so they're
Danny
added to the cast.
DeVito possesses the Rock's body. So it was fun watching the Rock have fun and kind of do Danny DeVito's mannerisms
Oh, okay.
and this facial expressions. It was actually pretty spot on.
Okay.
And then Kevin Hart was doing some Danny Glover stuff.
Nice.
And that was pretty good. Jack Black, while fun to watch, he is fun to watch in these movies, he is just overacting his parts. He's playing in the first movie. Remember, he was the blonde,
right. And I think he played it
popular
pretty
girl.
good, yeah.
Yeah, but I thought that he was overacting it. Her character didn't seem like that. He was very much playing the
Right.
that surfer
I get you.
girl.
Yeah.
And
she
so
really wasn't. Yeah.
So it was just more. It was more amplified than she was doing it.
Gotcha.
And then in this one, he's playing the dude who was Spencer. I think no, not Spencer. Fridge, the black guy who was the sports dude.
Yeah.
So he was playing that guy, and he was very over.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
what's up, man?
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
little too much.
Yeah,
Again,
yeah.
so it suffered from that, but being able to watch The Rock kind of just do Danny DeVito's mannerisms was
almost
pretty
worth
funny.
it.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's great.
So it was a fun family movie.
Sure.
It's fine,
But it
Yeah.
wasn't building on Welcome to the Jungle.
No.
Or even the first one, because I guess
No.
they're all connected.
Yeah, they are. They are.
They had
and,
that parish reference.
they did have the Paris reference, and spoilers. 3, 2, 1. They have. They had the aunt from the first movie.
Oh.
She has a restaurant, and it's
That's
same
cool. actress
and everything like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And I like that. That does make the movies a little bit better.
Yeah, it does.
Arguably my favorite part of the other movie is seeing Alan's name carved into that
totally.
tree or whatever.
Are you still a fan of the first?
Yeah,
Jumanji?
it's still good. I
Have
watched
your
it.
kids watch it yet?
I don't know if I've watched it with the girls.
I think
I
they
watched
dig
it.
man.
I watched it the last time I know for sure I watched it was after Robin Williams passing. Because man,
was that your grieving process?
oh my, yeah, I watched in the same night. I watched that, Hook, and Aladdin.
Oh, nice classics, man.
Yeah,
I watched Dead Poet Society, 1 Hour Photo.
Oh yeah,
and then
Insomnia? Is he
no,
Insomnia?
not Insomnia.
No.
Flubber.
Flubber. Oh yeah.
Scary.
R.I.P. Flubber. Yeah.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
That's great though, man.
Yeah. So yeah, fun movie, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
Take it or leave it.
Yeah. If the girls were watching the Welcome to the Jungle, I would sit in with them.
Yeah,
if they were watching this, I'd duck out into the garage or something. You know, like it's fine. I'm good. I got what I need. Have you watched anything lately? I know you've been back at work, so
Tiger King.
Did you actually watch Tiger King?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So
and you haven't. You're staying away.
Yeah, I have no desire to watch it.
Why not, man?
It's
amazing.
It's hard for me to succumb to peer pressure, and
I get it. I totally understand that, but this is cultural. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
It is. This is satire without being satire.
Yeah.
This is real life,
Yeah.
and I really thought this was fake.
Yeah.
Watching it initially, I was like, there's no way this is real.
Oh my god.
And then it's real.
Yeah.
And it adds this layer of just, you're awestruck.
Yeah.
Like I cannot believe this. There's a pocket of this country that exists, and it's like this.
Yeah.
It's beyond funny, and it's funny for the wrong reasons. But in the right way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these people are despicable.
Yeah.
And it's just funny.
Yeah.
And I really suggest watching it.
Yeah.
Like the less I say about it, the better off you're going to be if you watch it. I'm serious.
Sure.
Just watch it, dude.
I'll be again, I didn't watch.
I'll rewatch it with you. It's that good.
Wow.
I'm not even kidding.
I didn't watch Game of Thrones till the last season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Like I caught up on Thrones like
dang,
7 weeks.
I didn't know that.
7 weeks before, or no, season 6. That's when I got it.
Still, that's crammed. Yeah. You crammed that, dude.
Seriously, like maybe like 3 weeks before season 6 aired, I busted through the other seasons, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so ready!" And then I actually watched. Same thing with Breaking Bad. I didn't actually watch Breaking Bad till the last season.
Oh wow!
So I binged like that month before, and then I started watching it.
You're a madman. Dude.
I just I was mostly doing it because one of my friends Schmidt was saying it was the best show ever, and I was like, cool, I'm not watching it.
It's up there, man.
I don't know, it's a weird thing.
But unlike Game of Thrones, Tiger King pays off.
Yeah.
It's got a good ending.
Wow. Yeah, it's been everywhere in the news, and now it feels like the wave is over, so maybe I'll watch it now. Sure. But I got 52 movies I need to watch. Well, I guess I got 47 movies I need to watch.
You know what cracks me up the most about TigerKing is I was watching this press conference with Trump.
Yeah.
And they're, of course, they're asking him questions about what's going on. With, whatever. And then I've got to either think this journalist was the worst human being on the planet or my hero.
Yeah.
Because he straight up asked him, "So, what are your thoughts on Tiger King? I hear your son says that you want to pardon the main character." in the middle of this serious press conference, like Trump's like, "Yeah, who said that? Was that Donnie? Had to have been Donnie said that." And he's like, "Well, I don't know. I've never seen it, but now I'm gonna have to watch it." And
oh my god,
it's that impactful.
Yeah, that
journalists are actually asking it at a serious press conference pertaining to coronavirus.
Dude, just like it owned the beginning of coronavirus,
Yeah, and it got us through.
Everybody watched it except me.
Except you,
and
Logan.
Yeah, there's an excellent series in Fantastic Four, Ultimate Fantastic Four, where it's a kind of an alternate reality. Okay. So the Ultimate Universe is doing its thing, and this like time travel nonsense happens, and so the Fantastic Four, the accident doesn't happen in the way that it gives everybody powers. So they're able to
cancer.
So no. So they're basically in the Ultimate Universe. They're trying to create this device that allows them to like space travel, more or less, like temporal travel, more or less.
So go dimension.
More like, hey, we can get to this planet. More like teleporting. More than
sort of like the Event Horizon.
Yeah, physics. More or less. More or less.
All right, gotcha.
So it kind of cuts back to the beginning when they're about to have their accident. You see the Super Skrull show up out of nowhere.
Huh.
And you're like, and the Super Skrull's like, I'm too early or I'm too late or something like that, and then he just like disappears. What? So then we kind of go into this alternate reality where the accident doesn't happen. Their mission is a complete success, and so in this world they're able to make in this alternate reality they're able to make contact with the Skrulls this way. So the Skrulls show up, and so initially they show up. They're like, "Hey, we're bringing gifts. We have this pill that cures all diseases. So everybody on the planet takes this pill, and it cures everybody's diseases. Like we're gonna, they basically usher in this era of peace, and all the Skrulls want is to like, hey, we just want to share our technology with you guys. And like Thor is the president, like the people, like, basically since the people realize that they're all one thing, they're just like, oh, everybody who's here, anybody can be president. It's like Thor's president, and they give him this other pill that gives anybody who wants it, it'll awaken latent powers in them.
Oh, so
the Fantastic Four,
superhero.
Everybody except Ben Grimm. Ben Grimm is the only one on the planet. So he's like famous for like not taking it.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I'm happy. Like I don't need a superpowers. Like so everybody on the planet has superpowers except Ben Grimm.
That's so funny because he's still an outcast.
He's still the thing. Like he dates Alicia, and she's like this pixie chick and everything like that. So, well, it turns out the Skrulls are double crossing them.
Wait, really?
And it's cool because like the Skrulls, they don't look exactly the same. They kind of look like old, like raisiny almost. Like they look like really old looking Skrulls.
Oh, okay.
And so their kind of shtick is they show up and they give you all these powers, and then they have this armor that when you wear it, you look like the Super Skrull, and it absorbs the abilities of those people there, and then they kill all the people, and it like collects power that way. So you're seeing everybody like they like flip the switch, and everybody who took that pill, they're starting to like decay and all this stuff, and like Thor didn't take it because obviously Thor is already
God, yeah.
But like this like Super Skrull armor is massive, so like he just kills Thor.
Oh my God.
So you're seeing like Ben Grimm, he's like holding his woman, and she's like deteriorating in his hands, and this thing feeds off people's powers, but it's only feeding on people's powers that are still alive. So Ben Grimm's like, he's like, I didn't take it because like I didn't feel like I needed it. Like I felt super without it.
Yeah.
He's like, so your costume takes from people's abilities. What happens when there's nobody's abilities left? And he's all jacked underneath, and that there's no people alive. So he just like beats the heck out of the ruler, takes him, and he's like, I can't exist outside of the suit. And like he's like the Skrull like leader is dying, and Johnny pulls it on, and he's got teleporting powers because there was still like a teleporter, or a time travel, or the suit can time travel. So he goes back, and it was him that they see. I'm too early, or I'm too late, and then he allows the accident to happen to save everybody.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it was awesome. So when you guys,
that's really cool, man.
When the coronavirus is an actual living AI virus. That Skynet has put out in the world to kill humanity.
Right. I've heard that theory.
It will have been delivered via viewing Tiger King.
Right.
And I'm going to be the only one to save you guys. That was a roundabout way.
You're doing this for us.
It was a roundabout way to toot my own horn, guys.
I love it, man.
It was a roundabout way to toot my own horn.
You're not swallowing the tiger pill, baby.
No, man. I'm not taking the tiger pill. You guys wanted to go red. You wanted to blue. I stayed home. Okay? I stayed home because I am non-essential personnel, guys. I am non-essential. Okay?
Oh, God.
Well, guys, that was our week. Okay, I think that's gonna be our show for today. If you like what we're doing, please hit that subscribe button. Give us a like.
Yeah.
Leave us a comment. Are you guys? Is anybody else listening? Have you guys not watched Tiger King? Let me know I'm not alone. We got to fight the Skrulls together. All right, Eric.
About Comic-Con?
We gotta, huh?
Are you guys bummed about Comic-Con?
No, man.
Let me know what's up.
I mean, there's still New York. New York Comic Con's not going to happen.
No way.
Yeah, New York Comic Con's not happening.
I hate to use the word, but New York's ground zero again.
Yeah, it's not good, man. It's not good. It'll be interesting to see what they do when the time comes.
Yeah. What about Colorado Springs Con? You think it's going to happen?
I don't know. Your dad was asking me about it. I was like, dude, how is there any way in the world that happens? Like, con season should just be done
for the year.
Just done for the year.
I agree with that.
And it sucks because people need that income.
Yeah, they do, and people like doing it. People look forward to this.
Yeah, how is Pauly Shore supposed to pay any of his bills?
Right, exactly.
How is
Kevin Sorbo?
Yeah, if they can't charge $60 to take a picture with them, and then hang out at the bar hoping to get some free drinks off somebody.
Yeah, Kevin Sorbo, you broke my heart, man.
Yeah, why? What did Kevin Sorbo do to you?
Oh, he bumped into me.
Yeah.
Didn't say sorry.
Yeah.
But then, offered me a drink.
Was that at Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Did you know that I've had drinks with Kevin Sorbo?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I saw him at the Springs Con.
Dude, we were at some Stargate TV show party at Comic-Con. Me and Jeff, and we're like talking, and it's kind of like that. Like we see Kevin Sorbo, and like Kevin Sorbo, like not even in the show. Like I don't even know why he was there. And so me and Jeff go up to him and we're like, hey, big fan of Hercules, this and that. And he's like, oh, cool, man, and this and that. And then like this like waiter comes by with Jello shots, and he's like, oh, we doing shots? So we did Jello shots with Kevin Sorbo, and it was awesome. It was
cool, man.
It was like my second con, and I
you got to hang with Hercules.
I got to hang with Hercules. I totally sent that picture to your dad because he was a big fan
of Hercules. He loves Hercules.
The legend continues or something.
I believe it is.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, yeah, guys, if you like what we're doing, subscribe, comment. I hope you enjoyed these Comic-Con stories. Stay safe out there.
Yeah.
Do you have any final thoughts for us today?
I want to hang out with Sorbo now.
Hey, man.
I want to hang out with Kevin Sorbone.
It's just, oh, God. See, we're having a good time, guys. We're having a good time. Then Eric had to go there because it's vengeance. Thank you guys so much for listening. I've been your host, Roman Chavez.
I'm still Eric Icarus.
And we will see you on the next show.